Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Z, and today we are going to finish our self-portraits. And these self-portraits are very realistic because we used guidelines to create our self-portrait. And guidelines are used to make sure that the proportion is real, which means the measurement of your eyes, nose, and mouth are realistic and not cartoony. If your eyes were like 3 sizes too big compared to your nose, you would look more like a cartoon. So these guidelines, your eyes, nose, and mouth line, were used to make the proportion of your face look as realistic as possible. So everyone should have this step done. Your head, your ears, eyes, nose, and mouth. You have your shirt line and the frame. Your face should be done in your hair. Now for the last step in adding the details, you want to add details that make your self-portrait look like you. So I have freckles, I'm going to add freckles, I have glasses, and in the frame area, we're going to add adjectives or words that describe, and we're going to use these adjectives to describe how we view ourselves. So these are just some words that I think of that describe me: creative, kind, funny, happy. You would want to put all those adjectives that you think that describe you in your frame. And you can draw and write the words creatively too. So I did a little bit of script here. I added these smiley faces here. Up top, I wrote the word creative and I added a palette. You can even write your words kind of how the word would be described. So if I'm going to write the word silly, maybe I could write the word kind of silly, right? Or if I find that I'm very serious, maybe I can write the word in a more serious manner. So kind of having the way the word looks match what the word is and what it means. So you want to write all those adjectives around the border of your picture. Once you're done with that, you're going to finish the details and then you're going to color the whole thing. When we color this, I want you to add value, so going from light to dark to make it look realistic, because you did all this work setting up your self-portrait in proportion, making it look realistic. So you want the value and the color to match. You worked so hard already, you don't want it to look flat. So when we color with value, you're pressing hard on one side and you want to make sure that it matches. If you choose the left side to press hard, you want all left sides to be a little bit darker. You're going to press hard and you're just going to lighten up as you go along. And I'm just lightening up my pressure. When it comes to the pupil, I'm going to leave a little bit of a white mark to show that there's light reflecting in my eye. So you can add this value in every part of your self-portrait. And I had some kids saying, you know, Mrs. Z, this is a lot of coloring. I don't like to color. Well, I will say it does look a lot better. You kind of bring the self-portrait to life when you color it. You can use color pencils or crayons. I would advise not to use markers because you can't really get the value range with the marker. If all you have is a pencil at home, then maybe you just want to do a black and white or like a regular pencil drawing and just use a little bit of value with your pencil. If that's all that you have at home, that's fine. But if you do have colored pencils or crayons, I like these to be colored. So when it comes to your skin tone and hair tones, you want to use a variety of colors. When it comes to your skin, I start off with the 3 primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. and I add a little bit of brown and orange. And depending on your skin tone, you may add more of one color or two colors. So I'm a pretty pale person, and if you look at your veins, if you have like bluer veins like I do, you may be you may have cooler tones in your skin tone. So I actually use more blue. If you have more green or yellowy looking veins, if you look at your wrist, you may have more olive in your skin, so you may want to use more brown and orange. But let me just show you how to start coloring your skin tone. You use multiple colors, and you really color lightly. Sorry if my voice is kind of quiet. My son's sleeping, so what you want to do is just lightly color. And you could do this section by section, or you can just do one color and then the other color. I just kind of like to work section by section. So that's my orange. I'm going to go in with my primaries. A little bit of red, blue, or I'm going to do yellow, blue, and I'm barely pressing. Just running it lightly over, and a little bit of brown. Now, if you look, you can even look in this section, you see the different colors. If you were to look at this from far away or have someone stand on one side of the room and you look at your self-portrait, your colors will kind of blend together. So you may want to go in and just add one color too to more sections. Like I get very red on my forehead and my nose. I might go back in and add just a little bit more red. If I were to step away from my self-portrait and look at it from the other side of the room, this area would look pinkier than the rest of my face. Okay, you can actually kind of see that now. So when it comes to your skin tone, primary colors, brown and orange, and just blend them lightly, okay? Some kids will go in like this. Well, now you look orange. Our goal is to make a skin tone, so you want to be as light as you can. When it comes to the other parts of your face, like your lips or your iris, the colored part, you can press a little bit harder. But for the skin tone, it's all light, okay? Press very lightly. So you want to, as a recap, you want to add words that describe you on the frame. You can write the words in various ways. You can even write the word in a way that would describe the word. So I'm making silly, that word silly, I drew it kind of silly, not very neat. So once you do that, you want to go in with your color pencils or crayons and color everything. Take 10 minutes after dinner, get in a comfy spot, put on some music and color. Day by day, if you do this over the week, day by day, this will be done. Or if you feel really motivated, you could do it all in one night, okay? And I am just going to show you quickly how to do tie-dye. I showed this with some kids earlier today on my Google Meet. If you want to do tie-dye to fill in the background area, I color up and down, kind of like feathering it out, up and down like zigzaggy, and I layer the other color into the first color. So this hot pink, my light pink's going to go into it just a little bit, and then it's going to be above it. That's kind of a cool way to have a creative background. Okay? You can also do whatever you want in the background. If you love going to the beach, maybe you want to add the beach. You can fill it in a pattern, in a solid color, or in a tie-dye. It's totally up to you. This will be due in a week. Thanks for watching. Sorry if my audio is kind of grainy or if I'm talking too quietly, but like I said, my son just went down for a nap. All right, thanks for watching.